Vadim Boychenko, the mayor of war-torn Mariupol, said that the shelling of the Azovstal iron and steel plant, which is holding tens of thousands of tons of concentrated hydrogen sulfide solution, could cause a catastrophic leak. This leak could cause a world-class environmental catastrophe, says Mr. Boychenko, who said, the leak of this liquid will completely kill the flora and fauna of the Sea of Azov. Then dangerous substances can get into Black and Mediterranean seas. This could cause the total extinction of life in the Sea of Azov. The mayor called upon the United Nations experts to be granted immediate admission to prevent the climate threat, according to Ukrainian TV station Espresso TV. Boychenko believes that Russia is attempting to create a ghetto in Mariupol, and that the chemical-tainted water supply would cause a different kind of crisis for Ukraine. Russian troops invaded Ukraine on 24th of February and the plant was stormed on April 19. Large areas have been destroyed, but there has been organized groups of resistance fighters, the Azov Battalion, who are refusing to surrender, have plotted at the plant for several weeks. Azov Regiment members have continued to stubbornly fight against Russian troops at the steelworks in the maze of tunnels within Azovstal after more than 250 Ukrainian soldiers surrendered after weeks of desperate resistance, bringing an end to the most devastating siege of Russia's war in Ukraine. Last week, Ukraine accused Russian forces of dropping phosphorus bombs on Mariupol's Azovstal steel plant on Sunday, as the families of the fighters trapped in the sprawling complex said they fear their fight is coming to an end. An aerial video posted to social media on Sunday showed the attack on the plant, where Ukrainian soldiers have been making a final stand against the Russian onslaught on the port city that has been all but reduced to rubble. After weeks of Russian siege and bombardment, Mariupol, found in Ukraine's eastern Donbas region, is in Russian hands, but hundreds of Ukrainian fighters are holding out under heavy fire at the steelworks. A number of civilians who were sheltering in the plant were evacuated this month with the help of the International Committee of the Red Cross and the UN. The footage of the attack begins with an aerial view of the vast Azovstal plant, when suddenly a Russian missile detonates in midair, releasing a fiery burst over the already heavily damaged factory buildings below. Sparks, which are actually a grouping of incendiary munitions, fall to the ground and ignite. From a distance, the explosions look almost like firecrackers, but in reality are a series of countless detonations. As the camera pans out, more bursts of munitions are seen erupting over the plant, raining flaming explosives down from above. The attack is unrelenting, with hundreds of the sparks landing on the roofs and grounds of the steelworks and setting them alight. Ukrainians claimed the video showed Vladimir Putin's forces dropping 9 minutes 22 seconds incendiary and phosphorus bombs on Azovstal, that an official said burn at temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Celsius. The State Nuclear Regulatory Inspectorate of Ukraine warned that the latest shelling risked a major environmental disaster. the continuation of its bombardment can lead to severe radiation consequences with contamination of nearby territories. The Ukrainian First Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Amina Zephyr, said, the Russian aggressor fired rocket Grad systems on the territory of the Kharkiv Institute, where the nuclear installation source of neutrons is located, in the active zone of which 37 fuel nuclear cells were loaded. The destruction of a nuclear facility and nuclear material storage facilities could lead to a major environmental disaster. Ukraine continues to gather evidence of Russian war crimes to The Hague.